Good morning. We have smoke back again, so I keep on losing my voice, but hopefully it doesn't last too long. Got a lot going on today, this weekend. I've got the order of Lizzie's that just came in, so I need to get these planted this weekend. And they're starting to straighten back up already, which is great. So this is the final, so I can have some late fall blooms. They're all number 3s, so I'll go over those in a more detail in another video. But today, this morning, I am picking lettuce for an organization called Growing Places, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that. They are an organization that received a nice large grant this year, which is fantastic. And they focus on providing locally sourced and grown food to the underserved communities. And so in Mass, there's SMART and EBC or something like that are the acronyms of the different financial assistance programs that a lot of people can use at the grocery stores. They can actually use them here at within that organization. And they provide CSA veggie boxes. They provide a certain amount of free food also to certain cities like Gardner, Mass, where we are in North Central Mass. So there's a pickup weekly for free foods, and so I'm excited to be able to continue to be a part of providing some locally grown fresh produce. So they are planning on coming and doing a pickup today for about 20 heads of lettuce. You can see in this Birdies raised bed here that I wanted to get out because now we're going into big heat. I want to make sure I get these before they bolt. Last week I sold a bunch of spinach, and this bed was all fully cut back and everything like that. This is now bolting. And so I really do need to get this replanted and the potato bed replanted. I haven't gotten to that yet. So this morning though, focusing on the lettuce and getting those ready for harvest. And what I will be doing is just doing a quick water bath rinse. And this is not fully washed. Everything you buy at the grocery store especially, but everywhere, anytime you're buying any local produce as well, please be sure to wash that. So I'm going to go and do grab and wash out, clean out some of our bins and get them all cleaned up, ready to pack a box crate of the lettuce, and also have one ready for washing. So that's on the list this morning, but the garden's looking pretty good. Peppers and onions are doing well. I'll go through and do a full garden tour and show you guys really more of the details, but overall we've made a lot of progress over the last week and we have a lot more to go. But I'm going to focus on this bed of lettuce right here today, and I will update you in a little bit. Okay, I got some explaining to do. So I'll show you a little video from our Ring cameras in a second. We have them all around the property. But I had left my phone over on this little bench, and I'm gonna go turn the water off. My heart's still racing a little bit. And I had Addie out there with me. She was out in the yard right there. You can see this table to the shed is not that far, right? Maybe 25 yards-ish or so. And I was just thinking the raspberries should be ready. I was gonna walk down to our lower lot after I finished the lettuce and pick the raspberries. And I'm still really shook up. And you know, we have wildlife, and that is a normal thing. And I am absolutely okay with having wildlife. We have 17 acres, we've got water, we've got berries, for example. But I was picking lettuce here, was walking back to turn off the water at the time, and I was looking at the gardens over here, and Addie started barking right there, And all of a sudden I look up and there's the 300+ pound bear. Most people around the neighborhood have been, or this area, have been estimating it around 350. Walking right up, turned and looked at me, turned and looked at Addie, and then just kept walking, thankfully. And of course Addie was playfully barking, but warning bark also, jumping along the fence, and the bear's just walking by, and I was not at my phone yet. Was not at my phone yet, so I couldn't call Jay, and Birdie was inside barking, and it was a bit chaotic for a minute because I don't know if he would have heard me, because I was trying to get him to get Addie inside, and I was yelling to her to get into the porch, but I couldn't get to her because the bear was slowly moseying on by. So I walked away over there, backed up to get myself out of the equation without my phone, and had to trust that Addie was going to be safe with the fence, which the bear could easily go right through. And then, thankfully, once I saw it had walked by this edge, then I came back around, grabbed my phone, and called Jay to get Addie inside. Addie was fine, and it continued over until Jace was able to say he couldn't see it, and then I went back to the house. But wow, what a wake-up call. That was a rather exciting morning, more exciting than I had anticipated. And of course now the water bucket is completely overflowed here, which is not a problem. That is the least of my worries right now. So I'm going to go back over and try to continue to pick lettuce, and I've let the neighbors know that she's usually walking around this time, so she knows that the bear is out. But I think I will skip the berries today, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Whew. I've seen many bears before. Not many, enough. But that was one of the biggest ones I've seen. And usually, I'm in a car or something. So being out here and not having my phone to call Jace in the house, he was away on the other side of the house, a little freaky. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to continue to harvest lettuce. I need to get the stuff into the water quickly because the sun is coming up, and get this washed and put into the storage until it's picked up.